What's going on, guys? My name is Ted, and I'm bringing you a kill confirmed gameplay on the map mission with my MP7 submachine gun. And I'm back from my vacation now, so you'll expect to see more content on a more regular basis. Sorry for not posting over the weekend at all. Like I said, I was just on my ski trip with my youth group, and we had an absolute blast. We tried this a couple years ago. We had tried to do a ski trip a couple years ago with the youth group, and we actually got snowed in, which I'm from South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina. And I don't know if anyone knows where this is, but basically there's no snow in South Carolina. Snow is a rarity in South Carolina, and last year, or a couple years ago I should say, we went on a ski trip, or we tried to, and it was so much snow in North Carolina we actually never got to our destination, and we had a blast. You know, even though we weren't actually skiing because we never made it to the ski resort, we had like snowball fights, and we played capture the flag with snowballs. Oh my god, it was so much fun. And this year we went on another ski trip. We tried to do it again, and we actually did manage to pull off a ski trip this time. We didn't get snowed in, and we had an absolute blast. It was about 40 degrees, so it was artificial snow. But it was so much fun. When we got to the slopes, we only went skiing I went snowboarding. It's a ski trip, but I went snowboarding. We only went snowboarding for one day, but it was about 7 hours, and I was so tired at the end of it. I'm still sore, and it's been about 4 days since the ski trip. But basically, I was brand new at snowboarding. I've never done it before, and I wasn't really expecting to like it. You know, I'm a gamer. I don't really do any outdoor activity kind of things. So for me to do, you know, snowboarding, which is completely out of my, you know, area of expertise, I've never even seen snow, or I've seen it a couple times, but let alone snowboarding on these massive slopes. So I took it really easy. I took the bunny slope for the first try, and the bunny slope's just like this little 5-foot slope that everyone can basically manage. It's basically the training grounds for going on the intermediate and the bigger slopes. And it was really cool the way they set it up. They made it so that each lift would bring you to a different difficulty of slope. And depending on what lift you go on, you'd end up either at the big hills, like the Mile High Hill, which is the tallest hill that they had, or you'd end up on like, you know, a little, you know, 100, 200 foot hill, which is more my speed. So anyways, we passed the little bunny slope, and we went on to the beginners, which was still pretty easy, but you know, I still fell down several times. My ass was hurting at the end, because the only way I learned to you know, stop the skis or stop the snowboard was to just fall on your ass. I think that's everyone's general instinct. And they always tell you, know, oh, just twist your ski or your snowboard to the right or to the left, and it'll slow you down. Bullshit. It did nothing. I always had to fall on my ass if I wanted to stop. And anyway, I'd get so scared. I'd actually like do all right sometimes, but I'd just get so fast. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting scared. I just fall on my ass and just end it. Because if you ever go too fast, you know, that's when you can start hurting yourself. So I definitely didn't want to hurt myself. So anyways, me and this girl named Nikki decided we were going to stick together the whole time, because there was like 2,000 people there. I mean, it was a really popular event, and this was, you know, President's Day weekend, so everyone had off school. And we decided, you know, we're going to stick together, because if we get lost, you know, then you no one to ski with, and it's nowhere near as fun. So we stuck together, and we were both brand new at it. So we had neither of us had either done it before. Although she caught on a little bit faster, we were both basically on the same level of expertise as far as snowboarding. And we decided to go on the intermediate course, which is just I think it was 1,000 feet course. It basically led into it was a little bit higher on the hill, and it led down to the beginner course. So we figured, you know, we can handle the beginner course, we can handle the intermediate course. But the thing is, we didn't know which lift brought us up to the intermediate course, and there was about 6 lifts there. Oh, and this was in Maggie Valley. It's in North Carolina, so if anyone knows it, it's cool too. So anyways, there was about 6 lifts, and we decided we didn't know which one it was. So we talked to one of the medic guys there, and the medics are like, you know, the personnel staff that work there all the time. They should know what they're talking about, right? Right. So as we talked to them, we're like, hey, you know, which one leads to the Turkey Trotter? It's a funny name, but the Turkey Trotter was the name of the intermediate course, and we're like, okay, we're gonna tackle the Turkey Trotter and see what we can do. And so we talked to the medic guy to find out where it was, and he told us it was on the bottom ski lift, and you go to the bottom ski lift, will lead you up to the Turkey Trotter. So we took his word for it. We go on this bottom ski lift, turned to find out this guy was a total asshole, and he was being evil to us. The bottom ski lift brought us to the complete top of the mountain at 5,400 feet, and we are completely beginner snowboarders. So we didn't figure out right away, but like halfway through, like, wait a second, isn't that the Turkey Trotter? And then we passed it, and then we kept going up, kept going up, kept going up. It was literally like a 10-minute ski lift just to get to the top of the hill. Meanwhile, we reach a medic station up there. We're like, okay, we've gone too far. This is not what we wanted to do. And we get off, and we're at a double black diamond, which is the hardest thing to ever do, is like snowboarding. And it was like, the sides were like, warning, professionals only. We're like, we're not professionals, get me out of here. And the only way that we could do it, it took us literally like an hour to get down this hill. The only way me and Nikki could do it is, and it did gradually get easier as you got closer to the bottom, because you were hitting the lesser hard ski slopes, but it was still like, this is ridiculous. And at the very beginning, we literally got to the top, and it was like a 45-degree angle, and we're like, holy shit, like, how are we supposed to do this? And we did end up getting down it, but oh my god, I fell at least 100 times just getting out of the intermediate courses. Like, it was ridiculous how hard this ski slope was. And that guy that told us to go to the bottom was a total asshole, because I have a feeling he knew exactly what he was doing, and he was just being mean to us. But anyways, me and Nikki managed it. We got down just in time for lunch, and we were starving. I mean, snowboarding was like an actual physical activity, which I'm not used to because I'm a gamer. So actually having to exert energy on things took a lot out of me. And but looking back, it was a total blast. Like, I would do it all over again. It was so much fun. So if you ever get the chance, guys, go on a ski trip with your church, or, you know, just with your family. It was a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. I didn't think it would be fun at all, but it's one of the funnest times I've ever had in, you know, the last couple of years, with at least with my church, that is. So anyways, guys, this gameplay's coming to an end. I really can't remember the score. I had an Osprey chopper gunner, so I decided to throw it in. It looked pretty good to me. If you enjoyed the gameplay, make sure to subscribe. If you're new to my channel, I post high quality content every single day. Also, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.